Hey everyone, this is Nexel with the first turn of Operation Spark, Commonwealth, France. So we will start with our technology rolls, and Great Britain will be rolling for Rude Clone when I want you to. There we go. We'll be rolling for radar and anti-submarine warfare. SW radar. And we hit ASW but miss radar. Okay. Then purchases. So Great Britain has the destroyer and the submarine that they start with their place units box. Then they're buying an infantry, a AAA, and 2 militia upgrades. FEC is buying a militia upgrade and an infantry, and Anzac is saving their money. We have no combat moves, so we move straight on to non-combat. So we start over in the UK proper. We move the air transport 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into Ottawa. We rail this mountain down to London. We walk this infantry down to southern England. We move the medium bomber to southern England and the fighter to southern England. We move the destroyer 1, 2, 3, 4 up to A6. Move the torpedo boat destroyer to A23. And we move the destroyer to... We leave the destroyer in A21. We move... Okay, my mouse is being rude. There we go. The transport and the TBD to A21. Then we move these 3 ships in the Med over to join this force in M8. We walk this infantry from Transjordan into Lower Egypt. And that's it in terms of the UK. So moving on to FEC, we rail this infantry from Delhi to Calcutta. We walk this Gurkha from Burma to Bengal. We strategic naval move this transport 1, 2, 3, 4 to South Africa. Then we move this transport 1, 2, 3 over to P41, I think. We move this coastal sub down 1. We move this light carrier 1, 2, 3. We move this destroyer 1, 2. We move this battleship 1, 2. We move this heavy cruiser, and we move this destroyer all. Actually, we'll move the other units on 1. To I4. Then we move this light cruiser 1, 2, 3. and we move this destroyer 1, 2, 3. We take this transport, we pick up the militia in New Zealand and drop them off in Sydney. We walk the motorised 1, 2 to South Australia. We move the artillery out to South Australia, to New South Wales, and we bring the militia down to New South Wales. That is the full movement for Great Britain. So onto place units, where we have our AAA and one of our militia upgrades that go down in the north. So AAA goes down in London. Militia upgrade goes down in Ottawa. Oh, that deleted the other infantry, so let's put him back in London. Then the destroyer and the sub. Also go up there into A21. I'll clean up the sea tiles in a second. Then these units all go over this way. So if my mouse would ever cooperate, that would be nice. Infantry goes down in Cape Town. The militia upgrade goes down in South Africa. The infantry goes down in Calcutta, and the militia upgrade goes down in Ceylon. Doesn't like cloning for some reason, so I'll have to copy stuff for the moment. Ah, there we go. Anzac does not place anything, so then Commonwealth will collect income. So Great Britain spent 11, collects 12 because those naughty Germans annexed the Austrians. FEC spent 5, collects 5. And Anzac spent 0, collects 3. On to the French turn. So the French are buying 3 militia and placing their submarine. No combat moves for the French. The French have this guy in Cochin, China. They're going to strategic naval move 1, 2, 3 over to the minor port in French Somaliland. Then they have this Foreign Legion in northern Algeria, who they are going to move up to southern France. Then they have their 2 battleships, which are going to go into A23. And the 2 destroyers, which are going to go into A6. and the Mediterranean units, which are all going to go 1, 2, 3 over to M8. Then the submarines are going to go 1, 2, 3. Those ones will go to M8. This one will go over to I5. And now for France itself. So the French fighter will move to Normandy. The medium bomber will move down to southern France. The infantry in Aquitaine will go to Normandy. The infantry in Picardy will go to Normandy. The motorized in Alsace-Lorraine will go to Normandy. And the motorized in southern France will go to Normandy. Then the French will place their units. So they're 3 militia plus their submarine. So the 3 militia will go down in Paris. And the submarine will go down in, I believe it's M1. Yes, it is M1. And then we will hand over to the Italians for their first turn. Thanks.